Hi, Zeus here. In 24 hours, I had global number 1, 2, and 3 populate on my archipelago map, and I want to show you how I beat them. So global number 1 just populated on my archipelago map, and this is a 9 boosted ice base that has a rear grappler, and he's got a new design with 2 doom cannons, one behind the HQ and one in front of the HQ. And the first thing that is important to do is first to figure out what the range of those prototype weapons are, and then find the shock mines that are in front of the first prototype, because you don't want your scorchers to get hung up or your mechs to get hung up before they reach the prototypes and the first line of major defenses, because the rocket launchers that are there will shred your lower health troops if you allow that. So I've identified 3 shock mines that I'm going to take out. And first I want to show you the boost that I have and the leaderboard. So this is global number 1, and I'm currently running with 8 boosted offense. Eight boosted offense there, and let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use artillery to BART out those 3 shock mines in the front of the base. 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm going to land a spread of 3 boats landing craft of Scorchers, 1 far right, 1 middle, 1 far left. The mechs will go far right, far left. And then I put down Kavan and the Bombardier and 2 boats of Laser Rangers, far left in this case. Now, I spawn Kavan right near that boom mine because I want a rifleman spawning off Kavan to take out that boom mine, which I did, because the problem is that your Bombardiers might run up on the boom mine while they're going after, say, that mortar or something else behind it. Now, I put down a shock on the front doom cannon, and I'm going to shock that until I get troops close enough to take it out. And I throw down smoke on in front of the rear grappler, because I want to accumulate a number of Scorchers and mechs there, so that when I release them from the smoke, they can do enough damage to take down the defenses that are there. Threw down a box of critters in front of the HQ so that the grappler would grab critters and not my main troops, because I still need to keep a screen of heavy defenses in front of my Laser Rangers. And the Laser Rangers are shooting through the HQ at the rear defenses. And this base is pretty well beaten at this point. There's just a shock launcher, and now the mech has gotten into place to take out that 1 boom cannon that's left. And there's a left side rocket launcher, but it doesn't have the power to knock down that mech before the 3 Bombardiers and 8 Laser Rangers take out the core. So that's a win, and I get the 3 large crystals for my effort, and global number 1 goes down. Now, that was a relatively expensive attack. It cost me 707,000 gold, but getting global number 1 down is important and a lot of fun. Then global number 2 populated on my archipelago map a few hours later. So now I'm checking out to see where the shock mines that I need to worry about are. And there's 4 in the front that are concerning. All right, let's go. So each one of these top global leaderboard bases is slightly different. And some of them are best attacked with the Bombardiers, Kavan, and Laser Rangers going far left, and some of them are best sending them far right. And through trial and error, you just have to learn this. And of course, a failed attack is very expensive, but a necessary learning experience, because if you send the troops the wrong way, you'll fail. The bases are designed very well, and if you don't do everything just precisely so, you're going to lose and lose all your troops. So this time I've sent all of the troops, other than the Scorchers and the mechs, far right. And that works really well on this particular base. Now, I'm also shocking the Doom cannons and shock launchers because with this particular tribe cycle, the shock launchers are firing at double speed. And if they slow down your frontline troops, that can cause your less healthy troops behind the Scorchers and mechs to get wiped out by the rocket launchers. So this time I'm going to do a flare to take out first that boom cannon, then the Doom cannon. And now I'm going to try to take out the two remaining rocket launchers after that one rocket launcher with low health on the right side went down. And by moving my bombardiers and laser rangers just to the left side of the HQ, they are incentivized to take out those rocket launchers and other defenses that are there. Now I don't have to go after the shield zone in this base because I still have 3 bombardiers and a whole bunch of laser rangers, and they're powerful enough to just take out the shield at the HQ without having to do a lot of flares around to the shield gen. So global number 2 goes down, and I get my 2 large crystals for that effort. And again, a very expensive attack, 730,000 in gold to beat global number 2.
1 hour later.
So global number 3 just populated on my archipelago map. And this is, again, a very different base from the other 2. It has a rear grappler, a Doom cannon just behind the core, and a laser in front of the HQ. And the key to this attack is you have to have your middle Scorcher distract the laser so that it doesn't go after the bombardiers and laser rangers when you send them in. And of course you still have to identify the shock mines that are in front of the first line of defenses there so that your Scorchers and mechs aren't slowed up, hung up, and then your laser rangers and bombardiers and command are exposed to rocket launchers and other heavy defenses. So we've got 3 shock mines there that I'm concerned about that I'm going to take out, and then a 4th one there on the left. I'm going to land my Scorchers and mechs. But first I'm going to land my 2 mechs right and left, Scorchers right and left, and then the Scorchers in the middle. And I'm going to put in the rest of my troops on the far left, trigger Kavan, second wing. And I'm throwing down shocks on the shock launchers and the Doom cannon on the right, and the rocket launcher, shock launcher, and boom cannon on the left, so that my troops can progress easier up the left side. Throw down some smoke in front of the grappler, and again I'm going to accumulate some Scorchers and mechs right next to that grappler. I'm going to throw down a box of critters to distract the defenses there when the smoke lifts. Throw down another shock on the right side shock launcher and Doom cannon so that they don't interfere with those troops that are released from the smoke from taking down the defenses around the grappler and the grappler itself. And I've got laser rangers shooting through the base, and I've got a rocket launcher on the right side that's attacking my laser rangers, and that's a bit of a problem. But in this tribe, now it's going after some riflemen. In this tribe, there's riflemen that have life leech, so they actually can heal themselves as they attack. And one rocket launcher does not have the power to take down those riflemen, so that makes it a little bit easier to beat that base. But anyway, another victory. Global number 3 goes down, and this was, again, very costly battle, 776,000 gold. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe to our channel. We have over 200 videos on a variety of Boom Beach topics for you to enjoy and explore. And if you like this video, please give it a like. It'll help us with the algorithm. And thanks as always to Hercules for help with the video editing.